Hello, class. This is Pre-Algebra, Chapter 2, Lesson 3. Today we are talking about PEMDAS. PEMDAS. In the last few videos, we were talking about the orders of operations, how we are to evaluate or to simplify number expressions, and in what orders. We had everything from exponents going first. Then we moved on to multiplication or division. Whichever one came first in order. And then we finally finished out with addition or subtraction. There's the addition, and here's the subtraction. Okay? And you can tell already that there is a certain pattern forming when we evaluate number expressions. Later on, you're going to find out that this is called PEMDAS, or actually right now, you're going to find out right now. And if you look at the first letter of each word, you will see that it is an acronym which spells out PEMDAS, or that's the PEMDAS, right? Exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Meaning there is one more step to simplifying all, well, most variable expressions, or sorry, number expressions. And that is the P, which stands for parentheses. PARENTHESES, parentheses. Altogether, this spells PEMDAS. PEMDAS. First, you do your parentheses, then you do your exponents, and then you do multiplication or division, whichever comes first. Then you do addition or subtraction, whichever one of those comes first. And that is called PEMDAS. To remember this, there's a saying that goes along in most math classes, which is, please excuse, the E for excuse, my dear Aunt Sally. I want you to write this down. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And I want you to use a different color for each beginning letter, like I have done here. This is going to be extremely helpful to you every time we solve a problem. I'm going to give you about 15 seconds to write this down. Please write down the parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, addition or subtraction, and also write down next to it the acronym, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now, if you'd like to, you can come up with your own, right? Here's an example. How about Peter eats mud or muddy Doritos and I don't know, salt. I've just come up with my own acronym for PEMDAS. Peter eats muddy Doritos and, oh, snacks. Snacks is better. And snacks. So if you want to, you can come up with your own acronym for PEMDAS. In fact, if you're in my class, that is a requirement. You should have 3 things on your paper. This column, and that column. You can pause the video now to copy everything down here and make sure for the 3rd column, you create your own to help you memorize PEMDAS. Okay, I'm going to keep going here on the video, but you can pause the video to continue working. And I'm going to show you how PEMDAS works, okay? Now, if they give you a number expression, and by they I mean test or the book or me in class, if they give you the expression, oh, let's go with 2 parentheses 4 plus 9, and they tell you to simplify or to solve it, right? Simplify. All you need to do is consult PEMDAS. All right, first I need to understand that if I see a number in front of the parentheses like this, I know it's multiplication, right? So I could rewrite this as 2, remember the dot means multiplication, times parentheses 4 plus 9. So now first, let's deal with parentheses. Please, or Peter, right? That means I deal with everything that is in the parentheses. So everything that's in the parentheses is the 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. I keep the parentheses, and I rewrite everything just as it has been. So now I have 2 times whatever is in the parentheses, which is 13. Do I have any exponents? Nope. So let me actually write a little x next to the things I've done so far. I have parentheses, so I fixed that. Then do I have any exponents? Nope. So that's an x. Do I have multiplication or division, whichever comes first? I don't have any division, but I do have multiplication. And I have a 2 times a 13. 2 times 13 comes out to be 26. And then even though I have one number left, I still check the other ones. Do I have any addition? Addition, sorry, not addition. This is not theater. And do I have any subtraction for Sally? No subtraction. So 2 parentheses 4 plus 9 is literally 2 times 4 plus 9, which is 2 times 13, which the final answer is 26. And that's it. That's how you use PEMDAS. Let's try another harder problem. I would like you to write down in your notebooks, if you are following along with your notebooks, all of the problems I do today. They might be on your homework. They are on your homework. Let's try this next one. One plus 3 in parentheses 2. Well, like I said, I need to simplify this. So first I need to understand that I have a 2 hugging the parentheses. So in reality, it's 1 plus 3 times 2. Okay, so now I go and I check through PEMDAS. Do I have parentheses? Yes, yes I do. That's a check mark. What is in the parentheses? It's a 1 plus 3. So I add those together. 1 plus 3 is 4. And some of you might be saying, but I thought we don't do addition until later. That is true. But remember, you do whatever is inside the parentheses first. And coincidentally, there's a 1 plus a 3 inside the parentheses. There might be other things later on in the parentheses, but today, this is what's inside. So we have 1 plus 3, which is 4. 4 times 2. Do I have any exponents? Nope. Do I have any multiplication or division? Yes, I have multiplication, no division. 4 times 2 is 8. Do I have any addition? No. Any subtraction? No. There you go. Your answer is 8. 1 plus 3 times 2 is 8. Let's try and get a little harder. Let's see if we can simplify multiple operations. Let's try 24 divided by 6 minus 3. All right, all I need to do, let me make this parentheses a little clearer so you don't get confused. Remember, cleanliness is next to perfection here. All right, first I start with please. Do I have anything in my parentheses? Yes, I have parentheses and it says 6 minus 3. So let's evaluate that. 6 minus 3 is 3. So this is what I have now. I drop everything that I haven't used. And notice there is already a sign in between my 24 and my parentheses. It's a division symbol. So I have to respect it. It's not multiplication anymore, it's division. Now my question says 24 divided by 3. Do I have any exponents? No. Multiplication or division? No multiplication, but I do have division. 24 divided by 3 is, I'm correct, 24 divided by 2, 12, so I think 7 or 6. Let's do the math, right? 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times, or sorry, not 6. 7 times 3 is 21. I was wrong. 8 times 3 is 24. There you go. 24 divided by 3 is 8. See, even math teachers mess up sometimes as well. I got to know my multiplication facts. So, do I have any addition? Nope. Any subtraction? No. So my final answer is 8. See, pretty simple. I hope you are writing these down because all of these, if you're in my class and not just watching on YouTube, will be on your test. Giving you a little heads up way in advance. All right, let's try something with an exponent in it. Here we go. We have 2 cubed, or to the power of 3, minus 2 times 4 minus 1. So I see all these operations and symbols going on, and I might get a little excited. I might get a little nervous. But if I use, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, I can easily solve this. Let's take a step. Let's take a look. Start with P, my parentheses. What goes on in my parentheses today? I have 2 cubed minus 2. So I need to deal with this first. So 2 cubed minus 2 needs to be evaluated. In the same way, I say, okay, do I have anything I can deal with? Well, I can deal with the exponent first. And the exponent for 2 cubed is 2 to the 3rd power, which is the same thing as saying 2 times 2 times 2. Let's deal with this first. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So really, this 2 cubed is 8. So in reality, my actual problem is, and of course, remember to pause if I'm going too fast. My real problem is 8 minus 2 times 4 minus 1. And I'm still not done with the parentheses yet, right? And technically, I'm not done with the exponents because I haven't even left the first parentheses yet. So let's see. What is 8 minus 2? 8 minus 2 is 6. All right, now I rewrite the problem so it's nice and clean. All right, so I'm done now with my parentheses. Do I have any exponents left? No, I took care of that. Do I have any multiplication? I do. I have 6 times 4, which is 24. Do I have any division? No. Do I have any addition? No. Or do I have subtraction at the same time? No. Well, yes, I do have subtraction. 24 minus 1 is 23. My final answer is 23. All right, now let's try to do one problem without the use of PEMDAS, okay? And by that, I mean I'm not going to have it up here. We're just going to go live, and let's see what happens. Let's do, here's a good one. I like the exponents because it forces us to do several things inside the parentheses before we get to finish. All right, so if I'm going to evaluate this, I say, all right, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I start with my parentheses. In my parentheses, I have a 2 squared plus 4. I must evaluate the 2 squared first. So really, that's going to be 2 squared, which is really 2 times 2, which is really 4. I'm going to rewrite it so it's clean. It's going to be 4 plus 4, because I didn't do anything to it yet, divided by 4. Now I'm going to evaluate whatever's inside the parentheses for sure. 4 plus 4, it's much easier to deal with, is 8. 8 divided by 4, it's the only thing that's left. 8 divided by 4 is 2. There we go. This is how you use PEMDAS. Please excuse multiplication or division for my dear and then Aunt Sally. I hope this was helpful. If you need any more help, or if you'd like an anchor chart, I have one here. That would be very useful, I think. You can also look these up on Google. And you will see here that these anchor charts are very useful for PEMDAS. And this is a good one. It's pretty clean. You can copy this into your notebook if you'd like, or copy it down or print it out. All I did was search in PEMDAS, and that is parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, then addition or subtraction. I hope this is helpful to you. We will practice this more. And if you're on YouTube, leave me a comment to see if you need any extra help. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the next video.